Okay, so welcome everybody to Ruins of the Aesaith. This is session 11, 12. I think this is actually session 12 because of God, everything has been so crazy. But welcome to session 12 finally. Let's see. I know we got to do a recap. So last we left off, you guys kind of just made a plan on what you guys were gonna do. You had gotten back from getting all the wanted posters, and stuff like that. You talked to a bunch of the people that were helping you. You actually got a chance to talk to Jot finally. And you had come up with the plan of going to Caldera, figuring out what the fuck is happening there. Excuse me. And then on top of that, Vodraka asked you to go check out the house for a specific item that might be able to help you guys with the search for the Atafia stone. With that, I believe the plan specifically that you guys made was to go get some clothes specifically to hide Bunny's appearance, so that way if there are any Nietzsche's kind of roaming around, they're not as...
No.
No?
That's wrong. The plan was to go to somewhere to get clothes so that I could basically
pretend to be
like a liaison for the Nietzsche family.
Yeah. Okay, I'm there. I'm with you. Okay. So, that's the plan. We left off. You guys said you wanted to go to bed so you guys could rest up, get that long rest. And yeah, is there any...
I have a quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, does Bunny have disguised self?
Nope.
No, she does not.
Okay.
I have wild shape.
Which would not help the situation, but yeah.
I was just thinking about Bunny being wanted, and I was like, should she be pretending to be
We talked about this, and I don't remember the deliberation, but basically it was like, well, I can flash my name at least to get information from the church.
Yeah, and if you guys need to dip out of Caldera...
I didn't know if I wanted to waste in-game conversation on this, but I wanted to ask, like, is there like another member of the could to be, so that you don't have to be you?
We did talk about this last time. Bunny does not look like anyone else in her family. They're all like, rainbow tieflings. They all are different colors.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So it's hard
and
to...
she only
I have a disguise kit.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll wing
I
it.
could disguise you to look like them. Okay.
Yeah. So, after coming to, the conclusion of the plan, you guys, all decided to, go to bed and rest up before, traveling down, with Belladonna to Sacred Keep. Was there anything you guys wanted to do, whether it's nightly routines, anything like that, before we hop over to morning, or...
Where
Did
are
we already decide what the plan was?
Yes, you guys had already decided what the plan was, and you guys are also...
Is it in stone?
I mean, no.
No, it's not set in stone.
Okay,
It's always subject to change, but you guys did make a plan.
Unless anyone in character objects to this, I would say it makes me really nervous to have Bunny, who's wanted, pretend to be herself. You know, that's kind of what got us into trouble with the kobolds. So, I could just disguise myself to look like one of the Nietzsches. And Bunny could, like, fill me in on...
You don't know what they look like?
Yeah, I think you would need to know what they look like.
I don't. I could... I mean, to be fair, Bunny did say that Dawn looks more like her older sister than Bunny does. So...
Oh, I could just disguise myself to look kind of like her sister. Yeah, I think that's a safer bet than having Bunny just go in as herself.
Maybe.
But it still brings up the issue of, like, okay, we're raising attention to the Nietzsches, and Bunny is, like, right there. Like, she looks like Bunny.
Well, I could disguise her to look a little different. We could get her a cloak.
Do I have a cloak? I don't know if I have a cloak.
We could always go shopping and get you a cloak.
We are going shopping anyway.
Yeah, that's like, that was established in the plan. You guys are going shopping.
I really don't want Bunny to go in and be Bunny. I think it's a bad idea. And I think it would be better if I disguise myself, because then at least we have a little bit of undercover.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It could get us all like some really nice.
That's her family.
A disguise self spell.
Right.
Thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I won't look like me.
If the issue is like raising attention to Bunny, I don't know if being another Nietzsche would solve that problem.
My only issue with that was that Bunny is wanted, so I feel like people might recognize her.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this has to be
putting that out there. I'll defer that to the group.
Why don't you both just disguise as not Nietzsche's?
That's what I'm thinking. If like that's the problem, then we could just like.
That was our idea to get in the church.
That is the thing, though. I don't know. I think it's better if Bunny does it because Bunny knows the Nietzsches, and you don't.
Are there any other like famous families in the area that like might do this to Nietzsche? That you know what they look like?
Would I know?
Yeah.
Freaking. Yeah.
Roll a history check.
I'm not very good at that. History, you say?
Yeah.
11.
I mean, that's about average. To your knowledge, with the, with where Caldera is placed and where you know your homestead is, since they're not relatively close to one another, but close enough, there's, like, maybe one or two towns in between. There's nobody of note that you know of. Especially regarding, like, big, like, power holders.
So, here's what I say. Yeah, we will go to Caldera. Then, how about we look around and make sure there's not missing posters of Bunny in the area. And then, if there is, we can try me as her sister. Yeah. And if not, then we can go ahead and have Bunny do it.
Okay.
But I was real quick. Yeah. Why were we going to the church again? I forgot.
Because the church is connected to the Nietzsche family, and if anyone knows anything about what Demetrius is up to, it's them. It's the Nietzsches. They have their hands in everything. So if we're going for
hoping to find at the church,
we're going for information. Like, what is Demetrius up to? What is the connection to the Nietzsches? How deep are the Nietzsches in this whole plot? Like that kind of stuff. We're just looking for information. Maybe about where the Atafia stones are. We can see if they know that.
Okay, cool. Then wasn't there something about what was the name of the pregnant lady?
Vudraka.
Vudraka? Whatever the fuck?
Vodraka.
Vudraka. Didn't she say that like there was some like her dad's house or something?
Yes.
Yes, she said that you guys could stay, hold up there for the night since it's, the guards of Caldera know that it's unoccupied. Just as long as you leave the lights off.
Then that's settled. Then I'm good.
Okay. We go clothes shopping, because either way, I need clothes.
Yeah.
Because if we are safe enough to have Bunny be the confidant, or not the confidant, the liaison, she's gonna need clothes.
Yeah.
To look the part.
Belladonna suggested that there is a couple of good tailors in Sacred Keep last session.
We go there.
Cool.
How much money do I have?
A lot. Bertha
We have a lot.
Bertha gave you 100 coins each for your duty. And she said, "Thank you for saving Kenneth, Robert, Jacob, Kevin."
Yes.
Yeah. So, I would say go ahead and give yourselves that long rest since you guys decided to sleep after making the plan. Was there anything you guys wanted to do in the morning that morning, like routine wise?
Where are we? Are we
you
in
were
Ustrea?
you were in Ustrea. You're in Bertha's Tavern right now.
Okay. I would... Did I locate animals and plants last session?
I don't
Like,
for the
flowers?
for the flowers, like the Devil's Charm.
Yeah. Did I do that?
I think you did, but go ahead and do it anyways. What is?
But that would be wasting a spell slot. If I didn't, I was gonna do it this morning, and I was gonna have the whole thing. But if I already did, then
I think you did, and I think my answer was there was nothing near you.
okay. I vaguely remember that. All right. In the morning, I would be in. Do we have separate rooms, or are we all in one room?
I'd say that's up to you guys. I would assume Thing and Seenie have one room, but if anybody else wants a room together, they are welcome to it. Or you can have your own separate rooms, all of you. Whatever you prefer. I think you said you wanted
Probably
to...
my own.
Yeah, I think you said Bunny likes to sleep outside.
Oh yeah, I'm outside. So I'm outside on a bench.
Which, by the way, I feel like Belladonna would have at that point been like, "Are you sure you don't want to sleep in the apothecary?" Oh.
Sure, I'm good.
Okay.
I guess I would just wake up and I would go to that patch of evergreen trees I planted, and I would pray for however long it takes for someone to come fetch me.
Yeah. So you do that. Is any what's everybody else doing this morning?
What time is it?
At probably 8, 9 o'clock.
Somebody's gonna have to come wake me up. Sleeping.
Okay.
It will just jump on you.
Yeah.
Me.
It's like Pip just pecks at your ear.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Nice. I don't know. Oh, it's fine. I feel like we've moved beyond me trying to stop you from swearing.
What the fuck?
Oh, so how about we go the fuck downstairs?
Downstairs.
Yeah. Fuck downstairs.
They hop off the bed and immediately run to the door, and Uppy's at the doorknob.
you say?
They hop off the bedding, run over to the door, and Uppy's at the doorknob to get out.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
I will put like my arm out for him to climb up on my shoulder.
He does.
Yeah. I'll like stroke his little head and like give him like a scratch on his bird's head. And then we'll go down.
Okay. So you go downstairs. Bertha is still assisting everybody who is staying at the inn. So she is still, making drinks for people, feeding them, talking to them. Each person has their own room. But anyone that doesn't will stay out in like the mess hall or whatever. So people will be waking up, sleeping. It's a mess, but it's they're doing what they can with what they have. And Bertha is helping as much as she can.
Is anybody else up?
Cindy would be downstairs already.
Yeah, okay. So Sini would be downstairs. Snap, would you be downstairs? I don't know if Esther's here.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, so Snap and Sini are downstairs. Thing, are you also downstairs?
I feel like Thing would sleep in a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, after
He'll
everything
just
that's...
appear randomly in the middle of a conversation.
Okay. So, Dawn, you go down and you meet, Snap and Sini. You know English. You notice that Bunny is not around, and you also notice that through one of the windows you can see Jot just kind of hanging outside, kind of away from everybody.
Okay, who's gonna go check on the loners? Okay, I guess I'll go check on Bunny. I'm gonna go over there on fucking hungover.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not
okay.
on the bench. I am.
Fuck! She's not on the bench! Would I know where she is? How can I roll? Do I roll? Make
I'm
me
on,
roll?
like-
I'll be like, Bunny! Fuck off! Are you?
I'm on
Weird.
Yeah. I'm on the outskirts of town. Kind of,
not-
but you don't know that.
Yeah, I was like, you
Don't
weren't
have
there
the
when
time.
Bunny planted them the
Yeah.
last
You
morning.
don't have the time to deal with a fucking kidnapping, frankly.
No.
Can I roll thing?
Yeah,
I roll like investigation.
yeah, roll an investigation check. See what's up.
But it's my investigation is shit.
Roll it.
My real life dice.
No, on the roll 20.
What if I wanted to?
Cause
It's just easier so you don't have to add math and all that stuff.
You see that Bunny
That's not
is...
good, I don't even have to look.
it's 4.
It's a 4. You see that there is no Bunny in sight. She could have gone
Nobody.
any which way.
Do I hear her shouting?
Make a perception check.
14.
You do. It's very.
I would-
It's faint, but you do hear it.
I would, knowing that I didn't tell anyone where I was going, I would finish my prayer, kind of brush myself off, and I would go back into town and try and find Dawn.
Same. If I rolled my real dice, I would have gotten a 14.
Oh, so
Oh.
you're saying you're cheating now, huh?
Damn, weighted dice.
Weighted
I
dice.
just rolled it. It's not weighted.
It's weighted dice.
Sure,
Crazy.
Yeah, I rolled again. I got a fucking 3, which is what I got in game.
Oh, okay. Well, you did great. Just not on the investigation roll. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so Bunny, you make your way towards Dawn. By the way, Dawn, Jot was watching the entire thing, and you can tell just by the look plastered upon his face, it's pure amusement.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I toddle up to Dawn. Why are you shouting?
You were gone. I didn't know where you were. We just, I don't know. Thought maybe you got kidnapped or something.
I was like on the outskirts of town. I planted like a little orchard out there. I'm fine. Let's go. I toddle.
I'm just a little on edge. We just got fucked by kobolds. Well, not fucked, but like, you know what I mean.
All right,
Zach,
come on.
let's go
I
inside.
grab her arm and we go inside.
Okay. So you reunite with everybody. Just so you all know that you all are here. Jot follows you in as well. And after a morning of breakfast, whatever you guys wanted, if you guys decided to eat breakfast or not, Belladonna will walk in, let you know it is time to go. She has everything ready for you guys. Are you guys ready to head to Sacred Keep?
Yeah.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I am.
Cool. So you all load up into the apothecary, Jot following behind you, and you guys are all so used to the motions at this point that it takes off. You're there for about 30 minutes. You land. You can tell though that
This house is nerfed.
huh?
I just like this overpowered.
Yeah, it's a great house. I love it.
This.
But yeah, so you you land, and upon exiting, which this is Jot's first time in the apothecary, you can tell that he's a little confused and uncomfortable with what just happened, but he doesn't make any moves to like rebel. He's just like, that was fucking weird. A house moved. Crazy.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
I don't think that I want to get used to that.
You might have to. It's around you.
It's pretty useful in a pinch.
Pretty standard weird shit for this.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you all file out. And it's exactly she parked exactly where she did when you guys first visited her, back in Sacred Keep, in between a couple of buildings, and directly in front of you was the inn that you guys stayed at. To your left is the blacksmith, which actually has a sign out now. It didn't before, and it is called I believe it's just called the where is it? I think it's it's Bottom Smithy. So if you guys want to go upgrade your equipment, you can do it there. If you guys want tailor, like a tailor for clothes, there is a tailor to your right that you all notice. It's kind of close to the square. It was not there before. You would just kind of know this from Bunny's general map knowledge. But it is called Biz Tailors.
I grab Sini and I grab Dawn, and we go
Which way are you going?
to the tailor.
Cool.
And I'm like half jogging, and I have like an arm in each hand.
Okay, here we go.
Hell yeah.
I'm going.
Shopping trip.
I want to say the Thing is following behind them. Nobody knows where Thing came from, but he has his. It was like a mug that had his like face carved on it, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's full of tea. Nobody knows where he got it, who made it for him, but he's just following along behind, sipping at his tea.
Hell yeah.
But
Cool.
he's here, just quiet.
Jot is also following you. I'm assuming Snap will also follow suit. So you all make your way towards the tailors. Approaching the tailor, it's a very it's as not eclectic, maybe kitschy as Belladonna's apothecary, where you know how her roof is kind of slanted and it looks like her witch hat. Biz Taylor's has a little, you know, those rope measuring, those rope rulers or those rope measuring tapes. It kind of has one of those cut out from wood at the top of the awning, and in letters it has Biz Taylor's kind of following the curves of the thing.
Yeah.
As you enter, you get welcomed by this very energetic person, and I don't have a voice for them, but we're just gonna
Vague European, let's go.
No, I'm not even gonna go vague European. I'm just gonna go higher pitched than normal, which I feel is a good way to start. And they just go,
It's a good way to start.
welcome to Biz Taylor's.
Hi.
My name
And
is Biz.
No.
I druid craft a lavender cutting,
Oh.
and I hand it to them.
They put their hand to their chest in shock. They immediately turn. Not turn, but they transform into Bunny. You see the pink hair, the orange skin, and they take the lavender and they're like, "Oh, thank you so much," and they put it in their hair.
I'm slack-jawed,
Transformed
and then
into bunny?
yeah, I'm kind of slack-jawed. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I can kind of do that too, but it's only with animals. But I can only do it so many times a day. It's, exhausts me, so I don't want to waste it. But I can kind of do that too. Also, and I point to Sini. She needs a new eye patch and maybe a new thing. I don't know. And then she needs pants, and I point at Dawn, who's not wearing pants.
Oh.
I prefer no pants, frankly. It's more comfortable.
I know I needed a new iPad.
It's a little. Anyway, I need a new outfit. I need a new outfit.
Yeah. Well,
I know what I need.
okay. Well, look around. See what you would like.
How much are thongs?
Dogs?
Yeah. How much are
We sell undergarments, but not thong. That's another store entirely.
Thong.
Hello.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, but we do have this, like, good, like, bustier over here.
Oh, nice.
I need like a red like cape with like gold on it and like a matching red skirt and then like a white shirt and like maybe like a black belt and like stockings and shoes. Do you have that?
Yes. Let me. They are literally the same size and shape of you, Bunny. So they take their own measurements, go run to the corner, kind of behind like a curtain,
That's so sick.
and they walk out with a couple of mock-ups of different like clothes. So they hold up. So okay, all right. Are we thinking this one? And they hold up one that's like this a little bit more of like a flowy top, with like these like it kind of gives like old Victorian woman explorer. Does that make sense? Where it's like flowy top, very poofy pants. They're like, okay, so this one.
I don't want pants. I like the shirt. I just want the shirt. I don't want the pants.
Okay.
I don't need the pants.
They
and then
throw
like
the pants away.
Like a red skirt.
Oh.
That matches like a red cloak or like a cape.
Oh.
And like black stockings and like little shoes.
Oh, yes.
And like maybe like a red hair bow.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we don't do shoes, but I can give you everything else. If you want shoes, there is a cobbler down the street, just like kind of close to the bakery. I've heard they had really good muffins, by the way. Definitely recommend. But yeah, let me. I have a couple of mock-ups for different skirts for silhouettes and shapes and stuff like that. You know, give me a second. I'll bring everything out. We can go try that on. Are you sure you don't want a eye patch, Miss?
I guess.
Cool.
Make it if you have one that's like leather with like engravings on the patch of like maybe like a pine tree. That'd be really cool.
A pine tree. I like the way you think. They're very pretty. Let me go see what I can do. And
I wink
You're
at
just stressing everyone.
I wink at Sini.
they
just looks confuddled.
they rush off. Jot is just like, what in the realms of hell is this?
Well, if I'm gonna pretend to be my family, I need clothes that like match their whole aesthetic, you know.
Yeah.
True. I can't tell what he's confused about. A clothing store?
It's just the vibe. I don't understand the. They seem nice.
Well,
that's just.
She's a sound businesswoman.
Well, I mean, a tailor that
fine.
can like make themselves into the person. That's really like actually really cool. I don't know.
It's true.
Yeah,
She's
no, that's very
smart.
cool. They just seem very energetic, and that's just kind of a lot for me right now.
Oh,
Okay.
get over it. You're fine. We could get you some new pants. Would that make you feel better?
Maybe.
You could use new pants. Look at those things.
Bunny, make a persuasion check.
Okay. 8.
He looks at you, and he looks over at Dawn, and he's like, I'm only gonna say yes because you're adorable.
Thank you. And I go and I like
We could
start
do that.
shuffling. Are there like racks, like clothing racks that you can like peruse?
Yeah, there are clothing racks that you can peruse. There are, they go by color and style. So you'll have like long sleeve shirts in like a rainbow of colors. You'll have button-up shirts that are kind of like in a assortment of colors. Coats, trench coats, crop coats. Like they have a bunch of things in their shop.
I'll like start perusing, and I'm very specifically looking. Oh, go ahead.
I try to find like a very like anything that would look funny on him.
Yes. Make a perception check. with advantage, because you're having a good time.
I am looking for like a dark green, like very masculine, like half cape. That's like gilded. That's what I'm looking for.
Hell yeah.
23.
That's a nat 20, by the way. I will let you choose whatever you want that you think is funny just to put on his head, or whatever you choose. Like, you can make it up. It'll be in the store.
To put on his head?
Head, you could put it as like, I don't know. That's just the first thing I thought.
Like hammer pants or something?
Yeah, hammer pants. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, they'll probably have it with that roll.
Okay.
The only thing they don't have is shoes. So, and...
No, I put him in, like... like, off the shoulder, like, an evening gown.
Just fur spilling over it. Just fur.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you push him into like one of the changing rooms, and you're like, just put this on. And
did you think I was gonna like start undressing him?
No, you just like shove him into the thing and you just throw it at him. And you're like, put it on. He comes out in this like very form-fitting nice. Dress that's like off the shoulder. He does not.
Sexy.
You know what? That's an 8. He doesn't feel sexy.
Aww.
He just feels mildly uncomfortable because it's grabbing like his like calf weird, it's like not as it's like not moving as much as he thought it would. He's not having a good time.
You go into town in that, you're not gonna have any issues. We're gonna be getting free shit. Come around with somebody dressed like that to the nines. We set.
I'm sure I look fine. It is just very uncomfortable for me, just because it's... I feel like I have a wedgie.
Zajot, darling. Let me tell you. Any woman will let you know. Beauty is pain.
I do not doubt it.
That's the price you have to pay.
I do not doubt it. I am just here for comfort.
Like this. Fortunate. Honey, did you find anything?
Did I find a cape for Zershot?
Roll an investigation check. Or
I'm not good at it.
Hey, 11, you find this. You said you were looking for green, right?
Yeah, like a dark green, very, very masculine looking.
Can I assist?
If you want, sure.
I will.
Okay.
This is fun to me.
I will roll investigation. 17.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm looking. You know, like those guys that wear like super oversized like suit jackets as like a cape, and their arms aren't in the armholes, but it's, like, over their shoulder. I'm looking for that, but like in dark green with like gold buttons.
Yeah. So you find with the 17, you find that it's obviously not going to be perfect. It's not exactly what you had envisioned, but it is like the closest to perfect that it's going to be.
Okay. And I kind of grab it, and I'm very proud, and I kind of hold it up to him, and he's still wearing the evening gown.
He is still wearing the evening gown.
I mean, it might look better with your normal clothes, so you might be able to move better. I think you look fabulous, but I like this. Maybe. This for you.
Okay, I'll try it on.
We don't want. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I
was just gonna say we don't want that much attention on us. Like the attention that's gonna grab.
Oh yeah.
Might be
no.
better.
You're not wearing any pants. You're wearing like a loincloth. What are you talking about? I say to Dawn.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
if
Or if
attention
it's a
grabbing,
loincloth.
you're wearing like you have like a split skirt, like real high.
There are certain kinds of attention. that can
I mean,
be
okay.
helpful.
It's tasteful. There's some like taste there. I mean, it's not gonna
True.
reveal a lot, but
Well-
you know.
I will, if you think I should, I might get something that looks a little more ornate. But, I was planning on disguising myself in the city regardless.
Well,
Yeah.
Look like anything.
if we feel like it's not safe for me to go in as myself, you might need to pretend to be maybe my sister or something. So like your outfit is not what she would wear at all.
You can make my clothes look like anything. on my
Okay.
spell.
I
Um,
didn't know that. So.
Just
Yeah, I might look at something just in case.
I just need to mess with my silhouette a bit,
Need
cause
something to wear.
yeah.
The jacket will mess with your silhouette because it's like
Um.
big and flowy.
Yeah. I mean, well, I already had the scarf, so I can lose that. I'll put that in my bag. I have the poofy pants and the cropped shirt, so I'm wondering,
Woo!
should
and
we?
I go and I try and find like gray pinstripe slacks.
Oh.
Oh yes, let's make him like a gangster.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing very slowly.
Okay. So you guys go
Okay.
do
Do they
that.
have any brass knuckles?
They do not. This is not a smithy.
That's the blacksmith. That's
Yeah.
next door.
That's
Um,
you guys
yeah.
will be going to their
Do they
next.
have-
Yeah, they
You
have.
know what would Sergeant would eat in? Like a hat with a feather in it. Got
Yeah.
Oh,
Do I have
okay.
a feather? I might have a feather.
I don't know. Do you have a feather?
I don't have a feather. Thought
That's
I did.
okay. You can find a. I'm sure you can find a feather somewhere.
I'm a druid. I'll look later. But yeah, I go and I pull like a pair of gray pinstripe pants and I hand them to Sergeant. And then I go and I find like a pair of like navy blue pinstripe pants and I hand them to Susan. And I go through and I grab every single pair of like pinstripe formal slacks in every color that I think might be his size. And I just start piling them on his arms. And I'm like, okay,
Okay.
my outfit is like almost done. So like you go try all that on.
Okay. Do I need the shirt, or is there? Am I good? Or
I forgot his shirt. Damn it! And I go
Okay.
over and I go down. Find the shirt.
Let's get him like a nice button up. In a very in an accent color for the jacket.
Like pink. And then I run in the back and I go
Yes.
find the lady with my clothes and see how that's going.
Yeah. So they will. For the split second when you open the door when you first entered and saw them, they didn't look like anybody. They had like plain gray features. They had glossy eyes, and then they looked like you. Going to find them again, they look like themselves again. So you go talk to them, and they hand you all of the stuff that you were looking for, and then comes back with an eye patch kind of following you back and hands it to Sini. And it's this beautiful like eye patch that's like leather. You can feel it's like very good quality leather. And they just had to do a little work on it. They have a little sewn in, like, little cartoon evergreen tree on it just for recommendation.
I am beaming at this. And then I go and I start
Okay.
putting on all my clothes and I actually have a reference. So I'll send you guys what Bunny is wearing.
Hell yeah.
Cena goes ahead and puts on the new eye patch. She
Go
doesn't
for it.
say much, but she is very happy.
Hell yeah. They immediately turn from you and Dawn and Bunny over to Thing and Snapdragon, and immediately they turn into Thing. So they shrink down to Thing size, they immediately look like Thing, and they, outside of your voice, because they don't sound the same, are like, well, what were you looking for? I can get you fitted with a couple of things, or...
Oh. Do you have anything that you think would be like my style or my size? Maybe something with like dandelions on?
Ooh.
I smile so big in my
I want to
like.
say that Thing has
setup.
been wearing the little like dandelion behind their ear since it was like placed there. That's just a part of them now.
Yeah. They immediately run over to a couple of racks, grab a couple of things, and they find this like very cute, what does Thing wear right now, actually? I think it's just like a little...
You can send a picture of Thing if you need me to.
I scrolled up enough that I get like a good idea.
It's
okay.
considered light armor if that's any sort of.
Yeah, so what Thing is wearing, instead they bring you this, like, button up, it's kind of like a cropped button up, but like not like actually cropped, it's just, cropped enough to where like it doesn't like droop or it's not too uncomfortable, to wear, so it's not like bunching up in any place that like under your armpits or anything like that.
Okay.
But it's like a button up that has like a couple of dandelions like on each corner of the collar.
Oh, that's cute.
And
Like
then
embroidered?
Embroidered, yes.
Oh.
And each of the little buttons are dandelions.
Aww.
And they hand that to you, and then they hand you some like nice pants or shorts for you to try on. They are brown, while this shirt is actually like kind of more of like this like kind of like a grassy green, maybe if you maybe more of a minty, but it goes really well with Thing's complexion.
That's so cool.
So yeah, they help out.
Thing definitely like runs to immediately put this on in one of the changing rooms.
Good. And they immediately look over to Snap, turn to Snap, or turn into or look like Snap, and they ask you what you would like, if there's any changes you would like to make to yourself, or like to your clothes.
Snap. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's like, because we have a couple of really cute dresses if you would like, or we have like a skirt and like a nice like flowy blouse if you want that. I mean, we could do like a 1-piece, a 2-piece, a 3-piece, a 7-piece, whatever you want.
They got that high up.
I feel like they're a winter. She's a
I mean, with that complexion, for sure, I think she's a winter. Do we want to go with like kind of like some like some nice silvery tones, browns, some like okay. Ooh,
Like
do
like
we-
little like mage robes or something. That'd be cool.
Ooh, mage robes would be really pretty. I mean,
Something,
and we can always cinch it at the waist so that way it looks more like a dress.
absolutely. Something sort of. What's the word I'm looking? Secular, not secular. Something sort of holy looking. I feel.
Like pious, yeah.
Pious? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let me. And she goes and she brings back this like nice like robe that you can cinch, and it would look kind of like this like nice like flowy armed dress. And she hands it to Snap, and she's like, look, I know it's not, like, a lot, but it is, like, kind of, like, silvery. It has, like, these, like, nice little, like, speckles of glitter here and there, and it has, like, these, like, nice, like, little, like brown tinges kind of on the cuffs. If you want any good accessories, I definitely recommend getting some of these, like, silvery bangles that I have, like, right over there. And she points to, like, a random wall. And, like,
Yes.
oh, and then, yes, I love your necklace. I think if you wanted to accentuate your necklace as well, I would get one more chain, which are over by the bracelets. Oh, and she just kind of runs around and, like, starts handing things.
I think we might be overwhelming Snap. Are you okay with maybe changing your clothes?
If not, that's okay. Like, I'm not gonna be offended. I'm very excited. This is my, like, second week of being open. I've only gotten, like, a few customers. Like, I'm really here to just have a good time. So if you want me to tone it down, please let me know.
Snap.
I do appreciate it. You're fine. I've never had an eye for fashion, nor do I cared a whole lot. But
That's...
I do like the ideas it's fit for.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Yeah,
people-
That's understandable. I apologize. I just really like makeovers.
Yeah. And
Also-
honestly, the way you dress is fine. You look great.
you do.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Give
run
it.
to one of the racks, and I'm gonna try and find like a pine colored half cloak
Okay.
with a hood,
Do it.
with gilding at the bottom as well. And I'm gonna grab that.
Yeah, you do. At this point, Jot and Thing have both emerged
Okay.
dressed in their new outfits. You said that Jot has, like, this, like, pink top, right? Or was that too much?
I was thinking like
We
pink
agreed.
floral.
Pink floral? Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, this
That
pink
would
floral
actually-
top.
that would go well.
And by the way that they do these pink floral tops is it's kind of like, yeah, have you seen those, like, where, like, people will use flowers, like, the color from the flowers to, like, press on and dye?
Yeah.
That's what they did. They put flowers,
That's
they
really
press
cool.
on after they, while they boil them. So it's like this, like, pressed on flower kind of, like, loose pattern that's, like, really nice for, on Jot with, like, these nice, like, pinstripe, pants.
That's
If I was helping with this at all, I would have made sure that he had a hat with a feather in it.
yeah. And I just like look at the shot and I'm like, you look very handsome.
Thank you.
And then I turn to Thing and I go, oh my
British.
gosh, I love your outfit. Aw.
You look fucking great.
I clap.
I'm jealous.
And I'm wearing like a Victorian style puff sleeve shirt and like a red cape over it and like a red skirt and stockings. And like I have like a red
You all look really good.
I have like a red
Really good
hair bow.
outfits.
Yeah.
I was going to pick something out because I can't have disguise self on a super long time. So just in case, I'm going to look around for something.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy, you know what would be respectable for a liaison here, or at least like a rich person? I don't know much about.
Well, you know more about Caldera.
I
than
just wear what
I
makes
do.
my boobs look good. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
All right. Okay.
Children.
I sent a picture of what Bunny's wearing in chat. It's an other art. I don't know why I sent it there. But
Cute.
I kind of like I kind of gesture down at my own outfit. I mean, this is kind of what the Nietzsche's wear. Red is kind of their
Ooh.
color. They like red. and gold.
Okay.
Just like,
Well then, I'll find something with like red and gold and white, a long. I'll try to find a long dress like that. Maybe like some nice like hangy or like puff sleeves.
while she's looking, I turn to the shopkeep and I go, so how much is all this gonna cost us?
Yeah.
I'll pay
So
for mine.
yeah, it's so each like article of clothing is gonna be different. So like pants are gonna be probably about 10 gold. It's a lot of this is custom, like handmade, so price is a little high. I'm sorry, but I mean, shirts are gonna be 15, especially with embroidery. The eye patch is only gonna be about 5 gold, but that's just because I customized it with the little evergreen for you. Jot immediately just pays for his things, and is like,
So how much?
Thing puts down 30 gold for theirs.
How much for like the shirt and the skirt and the stockings and the cape?
let's see. So the skirt is gonna be 15 along with the shirt, so that's already 30 gold. The cape is gonna be a lot more just because I used a lot more fabric. It's not gonna be too much more, don't worry. It's only gonna be about 20 gold.
50.
And then what else? Oh, the stockings. The stockings are gonna be 10 gold.
10 gold for I'm gonna haggle. I mean, I totally understand like the skirt and the cape and yada, but the stockings, those are a little high.
Make a persuasion check.
That's 10. I had it at advantage, but it's 10.
She says, or they say, I think they still look like Snap. So, but they say, well, yes, I know, but, do you see all the, like, little detailing and everything in there? That took me 3 days. So it's basically just covering my labor and the cost of the fabric. So, like, it's just so I can buy it back so I can make more.
Totally get that. What if?
I'll come up. Oh, go ahead.
What if I make you a custom flower crown that you could sell in your shop? And it's totally custom and it's made with magic, so like you could like bump the. Would you be willing to knock the price to 5 gold if we did kind of like a trade thing?
If we pay you an exposure. I didn't really say that.
You know what? I don't mind a flower crown, especially because I really like the dandelion and the little one's hair. So
Okay.
sure,
Are you
why
gonna up
not?
the price then?
Yes. So the price
Okay.
will go down from 10 to 5 for the.
So that'll be 55 gold. That's really expensive.
It is really
and
expensive.
I'll spend like a couple minutes. I'll get on the floor and I'll like druid craft this really, really beautiful, like elegant looking flower crown with like bright red roses and like pink tulips and like baby's breath, like those little tiny white flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll
Those
hand.
things. They're cute.
They smell horrible.
They're cute though.
But with my druidcraft, I can also make it smell good, so it'll smell like rose water.
Ooh, okay.
And I'll kind of hand over the flower crown, and I will hand over 55 gold as well.
Cool. So you do that. They happily will take that. They are very appreciative. Jot paid for his stuff.
Thing put down 30. That's like correct with 5 tip, right?
Yes, if you wanted to tip 5.
Thing didn't need to tip. Thing is in love with it. Thing tips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiffany would also
It's a
tip,
rare occasion from
5, so it should be like, what, 10?
Yeah, that should be 10.
Do I have to pay for my dress?
Yes.
Oh, I also got a second cape as well. I got a half cape.
I would say she would allow you to take that with the flower crown.
Okay.
Like, she would essentially knock off the 2 cheapest items and basically make it like the 2 capes, the skirt and the shirt, or whatever.
Gotcha.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I need to feed my snake. You guys can continue without me, but
Okay.
I shouldn't be gone for like.
Oh, hell yeah. Juniper's out?
Yeah, she's out.
Hell yeah.
Early.
So I'll just deal with that real quick, and then I should be back really quick.
Cool. So, you guys all kind of finish up here. Paying.
The dress for free.
You did not get the dress for free. You pay for the dress.
How much?
It's, what kind of dress did you get?
Just like a long, like kind of like what Bunny said would line up with the niches. Like a red, and gold thing, long, with maybe like some hangy sleeves.
Okay. That would probably be about 20 gold. Maybe 25.
Reasonable. La-di-da-di-da. Moment.
Shopping episodes.
So... I'm just gonna try to high one because my charisma's high and I wanna see if I can get a fucking discount. I'll just say, like, well, since my friends and I have brought you sort of quite a bit of business, is there any way the price could be knocked down a teeny tiny bit?
Roll for persuasion.
Oh my god.
23.
It's good.
Yeah,
Wow.
23.
Okay. I didn't know what the oh my god meant.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's really high.
She's like, yeah, I can knock it down a few gold. Like, I get it. I mean, the only thing I ask for you in return, even though you've brought me some business, is spread the word. I mean, I'm fairly new here. I feel like I should need more clients. That'll go down from 25 gold to 15 gold.
Oh my god, yes, that is incredible, thank you.
Yeah.
You have been so wonderful. Thank you.
Of course! And please, come back and see me anytime. I will make you custom outfits. We could, like,
Oh my god.
I do not mind. I love the company. It's great.
Do you have
Enjoyed
like
it.
little flyers or like little pamphlets that we could
Cards.
hand out? We're leaving town soon, but we can totally hand them out. You know, in where we're going.
Yeah, of course. Let me see. So she kind of like rustles around kind of like the event area, a couple of cupboards. She pulls out like a small stack of flyers that literally says Biz Tailors.
How do you spell that? Biz?
Biz is just B-I-Z.
Okay, I had it right
And then tailors is in like you tailor clothes.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back. My
Hello,
snake
welcome
ate
back.
Very late.
Hello.
He's a
Sorry,
stubborn
hey.
beast. Yeah, I put it in there for 5 freaking seconds. And do you not hear the screaming from there? I figured you'd hear it. It's just loud. If I had my mic muted, it probably would have picked up.
Oh no.
Mood.
The screaming
The
of
rat.
what? The mouse?
The rat.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah, the rat.
I have to feed my snake
hilarious.
live.
Oh, well,
It's
it's
a
not
piggy
hilarious.
bastard.
That's fair.
She will not eat if the rat's dead, so I have to feed her live or she will starve.
Oh.
But she fasted for like
Well, that's how
6
they're
months.
supposed to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She fasted
I get
6
why.
months, and she only recently has started eating again, so
Oh. That's fair.
I think if you have a snake, you should feed it live. Because, I mean, that's what they want.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
sure
a
they
little
all
bit more
prefer it.
dangerous.
It's a little more
for
dangerous.
them because the rats can attack back. Rats are smart enough to
Oh,
understand that they're being
gotcha.
prey.
Yeah.
Mice aren't
Gotcha.
smart enough usually, but rats are pretty smart. They're really smart actually.
Yeah.
So.
I guess that's why they have feeder ones.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Rats
Yeah.
are stupid.
Dawn haggled, I haggled, Dawn haggled, and
Jeez, everybody haggled.
now I have flyers that we have to hand out in Caldera. So
Yeah, they just asked you to spread the word. Also, they revert back to their regular form, which is just kind of them. They have gray skin. They have glossy eyes. They have very short hair. Very, very androgynous features.
Right.
They wish you well. They tell you, thank you for stopping in, hopefully the next time they'll have something special for you guys if you ever decide to come back.
I hope we do. I like this place.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
Expensive.
I like this a lot.
Right now.
Hell yeah.
They'll be
And
leaving a review on Yelp.
I don't even know what that is, but thank you.
What would the D&D
You're
version
welcome.
of Yelp be?
I don't know.
Leaving it on like
Like
the
a signboard.
board?
Yeah.
Like town crier.
Yeah, exactly. That's his name. Yelp. Yelp, the town crier.
Yeah.
We're gonna let Yelp know.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I love Yelp. He's so sweet. He actually told me that the bakery was really nice. So, I think if you guys haven't had the bakery before, which you guys have, I definitely recommend it.
We'll try it for sure.
Yeah. And they wish you well and they wish you off.
Is your name Biz?
Yeah,
Or
my
you
name is Biz. Yes.
Really noted.
Yeah, of course.
As we kind of walk out, I kind of turn to everyone. Okay, so when we get to Caldera, the plan is to look for missing posters of me. I don't really think there will be. I mean, I don't know.
Just
It's a
notice
different
that
town.
Someone might recognize you.
Yeah.
If your parents are as rich and famous as you say they are, makes me nervous.
Why don't we just have
Because, I
replicas
mean-
of you with the ones that we got?
Well, we can always, like, I can do my shoop thing, my what is it called? Wild shape. I can do my wild shape thing, and I can be like a ferret, and like I can like cling to somebody until we feel like it's safe, and then I can pop out of it. If we're wanting to be
Alright.
cautious.
I think that might be a good course of action.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can never be too careful.
All right.
Cool.
Just trying to be cautious.
Yeah.
Ahead.
Yeah. So you guys head out from there. And you can get a gear upgrade at the blacksmith if you want.
I feel like that'll take a long time.
Jot voted for it,
Yeah.
so
Can we do that like outside of the session or something?
outside of the session.
I don't know if we don't want to do it. We can do it as a session if you want.
I mean, if you guys want to do it, I say let's do it
Like-
now.
Like hand wave, like you go and you get your gear upgraded. This is how much it costs, and then
Yeah,
we
I
move
can
on.
totally. Yeah, absolutely. So I guess is there anything that you guys are looking for? Like I want you guys to at least feel a little, like you guys can pack a little bit more of a punch. Is there anything that you guys are looking for that could do that, or
I have a question about one of my things actually.
is it
So
yeah?
I picked up that cloaker spike thing. I was wondering if I could get that like fashioned into some sort of dagger or something.
Yes, you can. So fashioning that you and everybody, you go to the blacksmith. The blacksmith recognizes you, welcomes you, asks you, Bunny, how your bow thing is. You actually see that they are a gold dragonborn. I don't think I ever described them to you. And you can see their daughter, who is probably about 3. So, who is also a golden dragonborn, just kind of playing in the corner. But yes, with that you get a +1 dagger.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you get a +1 dagger. And you can call it the Cloaker Dagger. It should give you
Okay, how do I put that in? I actually have no idea how to put that in.
Go into the index, type in +1 dagger, and drag and drop it into your inventory.
Yeah.
And then delete the old, and then delete, whatever you need to delete, like the claw or whatever.
Yes.
I wish I knew about that because I did that manually for balance armor.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
And the +1 dagger.
Yeah, +1
Doesn't
dagger.
seem to be appearing.
If not,
Yeah,
what you
it's-
can do.
It's dagger +1, not
Oh, it's-
+1 dagger. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, okay, it's particular. Oh, that's not coming up either.
Hold on.
Just type in
Oh,
dagger. Just
Yeah,
type in
just
dagger.
type in dagger.
It popped up that time. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Um,
super particular.
Sweet. Okay.
Cool.
Tiny little extra hit. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a tiny little extra hit. I think yeah, it's great. Is there anything else that anybody wants?
Do
Cloaker dagger,
do they
excellent.
do they enchant? Like, can they like put magical enchantments on something?
They can they? They do not have the ability to right now. No,
What, Owen?
they do not at the moment. No.
Okay.
Do they have like any archery stuff?
Yeah, they gave Bunny a bow last time.
Oh, right.
So if you want to like restock up on arrows and or maybe upgrade your quiver or something like that, you can do that.
Is there like any way I could like upgrade the bow itself? How much would that cost?
So thing, your dagger upgrade was 2 gold. I'm gonna make it fairly cheap for you.
Okay.
Bow upgrade. Let's see. Are you just trying to turn it from? Do you have a longbow, right?
Yeah.
Are you trying to turn it into like a +1 longbow or?
Yeah.
Like
that.
Let's.
It's not an option. That's fine.
I was like, I know a thing. They had like a specific thing that could basically like.
So if you wanted to like upgrade your bow, what I would say is like they restring it with a heavier pound string. They retweak the balance on the bow.
Yeah, so it'll feel a lot better to you.
Yeah, it won't do more damage, but it will
It'll hit
be
more.
it'll be more accurate,
Yes.
I believe.
Where is the index?
It's the stack of books.
I see now. I had it all the way down.
Yeah. So it'll be +1 to hit, and then 1d8 +1 for the attack. So like heavier pound string for the bow, retweaking the balance, making it more accurate. Like it's doable.
Yeah. So they will absolutely happily do that for you. So That for you, just since it's like a restring, it's only going to be the cost of like labor and that string is relatively inexpensive. So it would probably be like, I don't know. I think I said Kai's was 2 gold. Yours is probably going to be 5 gold. Just because it's like that extra labor.
That's fair.
Yeah, Bunny, is there anything that you wanted? Snap, is there anything that you wanted?
Is there anything that we could do with a hunting trap?
A hunting trap?
Like, is there any way... Like, there's not a +1 hunting trap. That's not a thing. No, that's not a good idea. Maybe like, upgrade my hand axe?
+1 hand axe?
Yeah. Like getting it sharpened, getting it rebalanced,
Yeah.
fixing the handle, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Actually,
they can totally do that for you.
maybe I'll just buy a new axe. Do they have enchanted weapons here?
They do not have enchanted weapons at the moment.
Oh, there is a +1. Okay.
There is a +1 hand axe.
What is a vicious great axe? Or hand axe? What is this?
They
It's
do
an
have,
actual weapon.
they do have, like, other axes, too.
Yeah. I don't fight with weapons very often, so.
Yeah.
Is this
Oh,
too
wait.
contentious?
While I'm here, also figures that out. Can I quickly grab 5 more arrows?
Yeah, go for it. It would probably be 2...
Arrows have a cost.
Yeah, I was like, it's 2... I'm gonna say it's 2 silver per arrow. So that would be 10 silver. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's 1 gold, so I'm just gonna take that out of my gold pile.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna buy 6 arrows.
Go for it. That would be 12 silver.
12 silver.
Yeah.
I don't have any silver.
Just
So I'll do
convert.
I'll do 2 gold pieces into 20 silver, right?
Yeah.
And then it was 12.
Yeah.
So I'd be left with 8.
Yeah.
8 silver.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Cool. Snap, is
I
there
don't
anything that you
know.
wanted? Or Dawn?
Well, I was gonna ask, is there automatically arrows for my hand crossbow? Because I don't have any like listed.
You have to have bolts and you have to buy bolts.
Yeah, and bolts are gonna be a little bit more expensive than arrows.
How much more expensive?
So instead of 2 silver, they're 4 silver apiece.
Okay, let me look at how much silver I have.
And you can convert gold to silver.
9.
You can convert gold to silver. 1 gold is 10 silver pieces.
Okay. I'm probably out of silver. Wait, I don't fucking know how the conversion works.
1
I
gold
changed my
piece
gold
is
No,
Huh?
I know, but I changed. When I paid for my dress, I changed my gold to 146.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I would just change my gold, not like my silver, my copper, would I?
If you get change back, then
Yeah. So
you'd add.
Yeah.
how many are you looking to buy? How many bolts are you looking to buy?
It was 4 silver for 1 bolt.
Yes, 4 silver for 1.
Okay.
So how many bolts are you buying?
Thinking about it.
Okay.
So 20 bolts would be 80 silver, which would be 8 gold pieces.
Gotcha. I'll just get 20 bolts then.
20 bolts. So that's 80.
It's 8 gold pieces.
That's 8 gold pieces. Okay, cool. So yeah. So take 8 gold pieces from your gold pile, and that's just it. That's just, you just remove 8 gold pieces. Cool. Snap, is there anything that you wanted? Like, gear-wise? Okay.
What does Snap usually use to attack? Maybe you could like find something that could like upgrade. I know it's just more magic based though, so
Yeah.
it'd be kind of hard.
I don't know.
Not to interrupt, but you never told me how much for a +1 hand axe upgrade.
Oh, yeah, +1 hand axe upgrade. Let's see. What did I say for the bow upgrade?
5 silver.
5 silver?
Yeah.
And what did I say for the... Oh, the dagger I think was 2 gold. So,
no, it was 2 silver.
No, it was not. It was
No,
2
the dagger
gold.
was 2 gold.
And the bow was 5 gold. So
Oh,
the
it's
hand
5
axe
gold, sorry.
would be 5 gold.
5 gold? That's fine.
Yes.
So that's 105.
I'm letting you guys get decked out because I gave you a bunch of money.
And then +1 hand axe.
I was like, I'm gonna give you money, I'm gonna let you spend it. I might as well.
And then I need to get rid of my regular hand axe. I'm good.
Cool.
Snap, do you use a weapon?
Not really.
Is there like a weapon you want to buy to then like train to learn to use? I was like, I don't know if you wanted anything for like closer combat. If you have like a dagger, you can upgrade it. Or like if you find a dagger that you want or anything. I don't know. Whatever you want. If you feel like it fits your character.
Emergencies.
Yeah, you never know. A pocket sword, you know.
Pocket sword. Just keep it in your sleeve.
Yeah, keep it in the sleeves.
Yeah, no, CD has like 2, like a hand axe and a dagger. Just cause.
Hell yeah. As she should.
I mean, Thing has a rapier, short sword, and 2 daggers now, so it's not like.
Yeah,
so
because
he
you
has
don't.
3 daggers.
Yeah, you don't need to
And
get
he's
rid of
great
the
at it.
original dagger. Because you just made a new one. So.
Yeah. No, I had to get rid of my bow since it's the same thing, just re-strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand axe, short bow, dagger. How much is a quarterstaff?
Just a basic quarterstaff would probably be like 10 silver. So like 1 gold.
I'm not gonna buy one, but I just wanted to know how much. Because I might get one later.
Yeah. I was like, they also have clubs, morning stars, stuff like that.
Are we good? Snap.
I think so. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much would it put me back to... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. What's up?
Is that all Snap wanted?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay. How much would updating or upgrading the hand crossbow be back?
Hold on. It would... Hand crossbow... It would probably be about the same as a restringing of a bow and rebalancing of a bow. So I'd say it'd probably be about 5 gold.
Too bad. Okay, I have never upgraded a weapon before.
Go into the
I don't know
index,
how to
type
do
in.
that.
Go into the index, type in hand crossbow.
Yep.
Find the one that says +1. Drag and drop it into your character sheet, and then delete your old crossbow because it's the same crossbow. It's just upgraded.
And then let me know when you guys are done.
Crossbow +1, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, how much is a... Sorry. I'm just trying to be a better druid here, guys.
No, you're good.
How much is a +1 shield?
+1 shield. Let me see. I don't know if shields usually go more. Go for more. I'm not sure. I would probably reason that it would probably be maybe 5 gold as well, or maybe 2 gold. Actually, I'd probably say
How much is a +2 shield?
a +2 shield. It
Do
would
they even have those?
Shield +2 is an item.
I know, but does this shop carry +2 shields?
It looks like.
2 shields. Uh-oh, that sounds familiar.
Uh-oh. It looks like right now they only carry +1.
Damn it. Okay, how much is the +1?
+1 would probably be a. You know what? I'll go straight in the middle. It'll probably be about 3 gold.
Okay, I'm buying that.
Cool. Add it to your inventory. Do whatever you need to do.
+1 hand crossbow. It put it just in my inventory, but not in my like list of weapons.
It should have.
It put it in like equipment.
It should have put it in your attacks and spellcasting. The hand axe did.
Maybe I need to.
It'll be at the bottom.
You said it should have put it where?
It'll be. It should have put it in attacks and spellcasting at the bottom of the list because you just added it. So it'll say like crossbow +1.
I mean, it just put it in my items.
Let me hold on. Let me see.
That's really weird.
It looks like you have 2 hand crossbow, +1 crossbows.
Yeah, I got it. My computer was just fucking slow.
Okay. Just make sure you take one of them out. Yeah.
I did.
And it's
All
also in your inventory too. There are 2 in your inventory.
Say it.
Okay, perfect.
Huh?
Are poison tipped arrows a thing?
Yes, but you would need to be like a. You need to have alchemy tools. And you need to be proficient in alchemy tools, I believe, to tip arrows.
Yeah, there you go,
Could be
Dawn.
wrong.
I added crossbow bolts to your second tracker, next to your bardic. So that way you can use it for your, there was nothing there, so I used it for your crossbow bolt tracking. Just so you had it.
Also, you can also, at certain shops, you can get arrows tipped. Like, you can get, like, explosive arrows or, like, poison arrows, whatever. But those are, like,
Yes.
custom, and they cost a lot because they're a magical item, etc.
So it probably have to come from from a bow shop or like some other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a magic items shop.
Yeah, right now this is just a basic smithy. So, like, I mean, I'm sure they'll get stuff in later, and he probably relays that to you, but it's just right now with the stuff that, you know, that he's
Right.
been getting in. That's all he has.
We good?
Hell yeah. Are you guys good to go?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Perfect. So, you guys set back off towards Belladonna's. So you all enter back in, more strapped than you were before, and looking dashing. Belladonna looks at you all and is like, "Whoa, You guys look amazing.
Thank you, Bella.
Yeah. I mean, and it looks like you guys got some weapon upgrades. That's good. That's good. I mean, you
Yeah,
can never
I
be
got-
too
I got
careful.
Flyers or anything from the shop?
Say what?
Did we take any flyers or anything like that from that shop?
You
The
did.
tailor?
Yeah.
I did. I hand Bella. How many
Yeah.
flyers? How many flyers do I have?
You have like a small stack, so probably like 30 to 50.
30.
That is
We'll
that is
say
a
40.
okay.
I hand Bella 20. I hand her half of the stack.
Okay.
We met this really like nice, kind of creepy looking
Harry.
shopkeep, and their name is Biz, and they're really cool. And they gave us all this stuff, and they gave me and Dawn a discount on our clothes.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
Would you mind like handing out flyers for their shop?
Of course, I can totally do that.
Thank
I mean,
you.
one startup to another. I mean, we all gotta be helping each other out, right?
And then I go and I take my wooden shield and I start carving a pine tree into it.
Cool. So you go do that. While you guys do that, she kind of is walking over with Palan, and she's like, "Is everybody ready to go? Anything else you guys need to do?"
I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then let's go to Caldera. It will probably take me. It'll probably take us about 45 minutes. So just sit back and relax. So, what feels like mere minutes, but is 45. You guys arrive in Caldera. In that time, Jot would have walked over and sat with Bunny. Very inquisitively, and was just kind of intrigued at what she was doing, and wanted to just like listen with to her and check up on her and see how she was doing.
Hi.
Hello.
I've got my dagger, my like ceremonial. It's kind of like it's got this dark green leather wrap, with kind of like almost like an opalescent coral blade.
Okay.
And I'm kind of just carving in the symbol
Oh.
of the evergreen into my wooden shield.
What are you doing there?
Well, I've been looking for more ways to reach out to my patron, and I thought this might be a good way to like symbolize that he's always protecting me.
Yeah. Oh, that's very nice. I mean, I don't have anything that I look towards personally, but to have something that brings you some sort of security is very nice. I can appreciate when that's important to somebody.
I don't know if I think that everyone needs to worship a god or a patron, but I do think it's important for everyone to have faith in something. It doesn't have to be like a big religious pious thing. That was it for me, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like
No.
you can help people if you don't have something to believe in. It could be a person, it could be a place, yourself, it could be a god or a patron, but
Yeah. I like the fight, kid. But I must ask, I've noticed that you kind of you don't take leave in like a room or any sort of like living quarters. You just kind of stay outside. Is that Are you okay? Is that just like a personal thing, or?
Well, I don't know. I kind of set out on this journey of self-discovery and chasing destiny, and I ended up in Eustrea, and I didn't have money for a room, so I started sleeping outside in the square.
Mm.
But I found that I really like it. I don't like being in a box. I like being out in the wild and in nature.
Yeah, I used to be like that. Um, the I was probably I was younger than you. I stayed out in the open for a while. It was nice while it lasted, but I don't know. I missed a room. I missed a space. I missed things that I could look at and be proud of. And I don't know. That might sound kind of silly, but I think we all have our focuses in life.
I haven't taken my eyes off of the shield, and I, with one hand, druid craft a small, like, sapling of a spruce tree, and I just kind of hand it to him. We all have something to believe in. Find yours.
They will.
And
Thank
I go
you.
back. Go back to carving.
I feel like he doesn't know how to ask if you're okay. You're a child. You've been through a lot. He doesn't really know how to talk to children, if that makes sense. Like, he's like one of those people that, like, you know, they're like, oh, I don't really like children. I don't really like know how to talk to them. Do I talk to them like, what's up? Or do I talk to them like, oh, you did such a good job? You know, he doesn't know. So he's trying to.
So why didn't he go up and say, "Hey, buddy"?
That's just his initial reaction. He's trying to branch out. He's trying to make an effort. He saw that. He saw that Bunny likes to be alone, but she seemed way too in her head. So he thought by making his presence known that he was there and to talk about something that she was interested in, that could open up some sort of, like, you know, pathway to, you know, some sort of solace in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And even if they're not talking, as long as he's just in the area, he hopes that, you know, brings some sort of warmth, especially the warmth that she showed him. He can kind of repay it back in that way.
I don't stay much
Okay.
after. I just kind of focus on my carving, but I don't, like, shoo him off or anything. I just sit there quietly carving.
Yeah.
I'll go over to, like, Zejot. I see him talking to Bunny. And I say, so, Jot, are you planning on joining us in our mission in Caldera?
Yeah, I guess so. I have nothing better to do, because if I go back to your father, I'd probably be gutted like a fish.
I
And then-
and him, probably.
Probably.
I wouldn't like it if he was back there.
Yeah. It's... I didn't expect this to get as big as it did, but I feel like if you guys are in it, then I should be too. I'm the one who kind of, you know, pushed you
Probably.
into, you know, I pushed you into helping me take down your father, and it turned into some whole big thing, and that I don't know. I feel like there's
Listen,
some sort of
you
guilt
can't-
there.
Well, makes you feel any better. You can't push me into anything. Make my own decisions.
Oh, I'm very well aware.
Yeah, as you should be. I don't want Demetrius fucking anyone over like he fucked me over.
Yeah.
I think it's shitty. And frankly, I don't want to deal with the world ending. I think that might happen if he got hold of a stone like that.
Yeah, I feel like as long as he ended up the one on top, then it doesn't really matter. But, yeah. Do you, and he turns to you, do you know if we're ever going to talk about the night that you left the Heralds, or are we just going to kind of leave that up to... Because I...
What are the heralds?
I'm
still sitting there.
Yeah, you are still sitting there. The Heralds was a guild that I actually met the Don at. That's how we became friends, acquaintances. It kind of just...
I always considered you a friend.
Likewise. But I don't know, one thing led to another and we parted ways, and I hadn't seen her until like last week. So it definitely wasn't my proudest reunion, but
Yeah, you kind of shoved a dagger in my face, bud.
that again, not my proudest moment. But to be fair, you took it like a champ.
I hold no malice towards you.
I would hope not.
You sound like him.
What?
Sorry, it sounded like you had an accent. I thought you were doing it on purpose.
No, sorry. I may have accidentally mimicked. I did not mean to.
I have no malice towards you.
I have no malice towards you.
It's cute. So never discussed actual names, and don't know Owen if you know exactly what happened, but I guess that doesn't really matter much.
At this point, I think it's like
Doesn't know.
I think it's been so long that it doesn't matter. He just wants to kind of talk about it, like just in general, just like, is there anything to say? If not, cool, we can move on.
I don't know if you know. I mean, they fucking sold me out. My father in the guild. Out. And I guess, I don't know, I assumed you knew.
No, I heard nothing. There was one night where you took your share and left, and I just didn't know where you went. The closest thing that I got to was your father, and I thought that completely separate from that, it would help me find you. Little did I know that I would have to take an assassination mission to find you specifically, but, you know, here we are.
Right.
I mean, that was,
Well,
what,
yeah.
a year, two ago? I mean, it's water under the
I really
bridge.
had no choice to leave.
Yeah.
I I don't know if I told you this, or when I never discussed this with you.
It's okay.
But, you know, the leader of the Heralds, whom I named Ketis.
Ketis? Cool.
Yes. You know, he was the one that kind of orchestrated that. I found something in his quarters.
No, I...
So, yeah. I did, come and then steal his clothes so that he woke up and all his clothes were gone. Like all out of his drawers, I took them with me.
Nice,
I think
nice.
he might be a little pissed.
Oh, for sure, but he just made sure to cut our rations for about the week. It was no big deal. We managed.
Fuck. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I ended up meeting a couple of people along the way who actually helped me completely break out. Because after a while they set up a bigger line of defense, like fences, gates. They even tried to reinforce them for a while, but we figured the way out. We did kill a couple of people, so if you remember, oh god, what was his name? He was that one orc who always he would always go on about how his wife was looking for him. He would just save enough money to, whatever. We actually had to kill him. He was kind of the one who was in our way the most. Yeah, I felt really bad. His wife is never going to see him again. But three of us got free, so one for three. It's
Right. Yeah, we were kind of assholes.
Yeah.
Good and glad I'm not there.
Same.
I mean, they paid me.
Yeah. It wasn't the same. I feel like I got kind of too cooped up in there.
I'm sorry, my boyfriend keeps calling me.
Oh.
Let me tell him I'm in a session
tell
really
him stop
quick.
being clingy.
Damn. Yeah, go for it. But yeah, while Alyssa, while you do that, I'm gonna cut
Okay,
over
never mind, he
to.
knows now.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm still gonna cut over to Thing and Sini and Snap, so that way, it's not just Bunny, Dawn, Jot, Power Hour. Because I feel like that's not fair to
They're having
them.
some fun though.
Yeah. But yeah, so, how are you guys? What are you guys doing? You guys got into the apothecary, sat down, and kind of just got whisked off. Is there anything that you guys are doing kind of, within that time? Are you... I mean, Thing, you just got a new dagger. Sini, you just, restringed and rebalanced your bow. I mean... Snap, you had a good time watching the chaos. You guys got something out of it.
And Thing is definitely admiring this new dagger and kind of practice stabbing it. Almost stabs Edie in the arm, but doesn't. Still Thing. The Thing just laughs and keeps doing it, and keeps getting closer and closer to Cede's arm.
Okay. Yeah. So this dagger, by the way, obsidian black. This dagger is this obsidian black blade with this brown hilt and white wrappings. It is as sharp, you can barely rub your finger on it and get a really deep cut. It is so sharp. But I mean, so is the cloaker, if you remember. But you turned what was a bad memory into something that could be useful for you. So I feel like that's something for Thing to kind of contemplate kind of on the ride. Sini with this new bow and the new bow, the new eye patch, the new the new arrows that you've acquired. You kind of feel a lot stronger now. You feel you know, you feel like it's easier to aim. You feel like it's easier to shoot, to let an arrow fly. The new arrows that you have are perfectly sharp. There's no dings, no nothing, as opposed to your old arrows. You know, after a while, they'll get a little banged up, but if you keep sharpening them, keep taking care of them, they'll be perfect. Excuse me. Was there anything that Sini was like specifically thinking about, or?
Sini's just kind of feeling fired up, I think.
Yeah, excited, ready, pissed.
Like you mentioned, she's, feeling a lot stronger and just a lot more, I guess, motivated than she was maybe a day or two before.
Yeah, and I mean, both you and Thing have the hope of potentially finding, what's the, I think it's Saku and the, what's the other, is it,
God, Owen, I don't know names.
I have it. It's like, oh, yeah.
Oh my.
Elk and Tikoff. Or no.
Yeah.
No, Tikoff and Kaiko. Elk is also one, but I don't know. I'll make they're not important right now. I'll make one for Elk for sure. But yeah. So you Harvest kind of gave you that additional hope. So I feel like you two are feeling especially fired up.
Yeah.
Snap. Oh yes.
I was just gonna say, like, she could probably take on the world right now.
Oh, for sure. I feel like nothing is stopping either of these two from like feeling like they're on top of the world. Snap, you're just invigorated by your friends, like being by close to everybody. Like this is a moment that you've seen the party kind of genuinely happy, in which you haven't seen them like this in the past like 5 days. Like it has been one thing after another. You're finally giving you finally get a chance to breathe, to have a good time, even though you're going into something that you know is dangerous. It's there's also kind of like a spark of determination in you, where like you feel like with your friends by your side, even though you're trying to kind of like make amends and like not necessarily repair, but build back up a stronger trust than you had before. You still feel that like determination, that hope, that love that they have for you.
I know this is dumb, so Thing probably won't do it, but I so bad want that Thing to like put an apple on top of their head and like yell at Sini to try it.
I would rule of cool that so hard.
I mean, Sini's
Shit,
pumped
that
up.
thing
I feel like
would
she would do it anyway, even if she thinks it's stupid. She's like, let that kind of thought go to the back of her
Okay,
mind.
I was gonna say Thing would do it, I just don't know if Sini would. Where are they? Are they outside? Are they in the apothecary? Or like where are they?
They are traveling in the apothecary.
Can we say we're in our room at this point, so it's just us?
No, it's funnier just in the middle of the fucking lobby.
I was like, there's not a big space in the apothecary, so your room might just be like the inventory closet. So it'll be even smaller of a space.
Okay, Owen, are there any fruits around? Apples or oranges or anything typical of the sort a lemon would do?
Who has good berry?
Huh?
Guess who has good berry?
You do.
I do.
While Dawn and Jot are talking and having like kind of like this like nice meetup, you see that Thing and Sini are kind of looking around for something, like an apple or something. Do you want to produce a good berry for them?
I go over.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you planning?
Huh? I want fruit.
I can make fruit.
Oh, you can make fruit? I didn't know that you could do that. I thought you just made plants.
Can we have an apple?
You see her kind of like put her hands together and like squeeze. And then as she opens it, there's like a pomegranate.
Not an apple,
And I-
it'll work.
Use a pomegranate. Hold on. Pomegranate.
A little bigger than an apple.
Oh yeah, it is. What are you doing over there?
I hit my
Belladonna.
hand by accident.
Belladonna sees you guys just kind of having a good time, and she's like, just please don't break any of the glass. Like, aim for the
Why
soft
would you break
stuff.
Something. It's a pomegranate.
No, if you happen to miss, I think Cini is a great shot. I think that
Miss.
I-
Thing is just completely, not
Yeah.
pretending that they have no idea what Belladonna's talking about, even though Belladonna is 100% right in knowing their plan.
yeah. She's like,
Cini's just
listen,
no.
listen, Cini, you're a great shot. I believe in you. Aim for the soft stuff. Like, aim for the wax candles. I can easily fix those. It's not a problem. I just don't want you aiming for the glass and, like, spilling, like, spider eyes all over the place. I feel like that would scare
there,
the
like-
child.
I say,
Is there, like, a window nearby we can
oh, go ahead.
Say what?
Is there like a window nearby we could open?
There is not. There are no windows.
Are we like flying still? Because I feel like opening a window on a plane isn't a good idea.
Yeah, no, we are still moving.
It's not pressurized, is it?
Who
I
knows?
don't know how far up we are or anything, so.
Who knows if you're up?
Also, if Cini, I have full faith in your archery ability, but if you do accidentally hit if you do accidentally hit Thing, the pomegranate can heal you. It's like,
Oh, you're magic.
Yeah.
yeah, if
Plus,
the
this is-
seeds inside, if you eat them, they can heal you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be
plus,
honest,
yeah.
despite your guys' words, you guys don't sound very, you don't sound like you really trust my skills here. I know I'm missing an eye over here, but
It's
Oh,
Now,
is
dude.
Sani, I have a quick question. Is it oh my god. Is it Thing shooting at Sani or the other way around?
It's the other way
Steve is
around.
Shooting
Yeah, I'm shooting
a
at-
pomegranate on Thing's head.
yeah, I'm getting a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
so
like,
as they're talking,
well,
Thing
yeah.
goes and finds like the most empty wall they can. So like, if a shot misses, it's like we'll hit a candle at most or something. It's not gonna hit a window. It's not gonna hit anything
Yeah.
fragile.
Yeah, anything
Thing
that...
lines up on the wall and puts the pomegranate on their head and does this sort of like T-pose type thing. It's like, shoot me, shoot me.
Before they shoot, I say,
With that, anybody
Say,
who's near us, I assume would back away.
I just say if she misses, you owe me 5 gold. Zillion.
Those are just
Zillion.
Oh, fine. If they miss, I'll owe you 5 gold. But you owe me 10 gold if they make
Jason,
it.
you owe me 10. Did you say?
you know fate?
I was like, if they make it, you owe me 10.
Okay.
5.
So, like, what's Thing's armor class? What's your AC?
I don't know. We'll figure out.
You don't know what your armor class is?
Okay, we're aiming for a
15.
pomegranate.
Better than I thought it was.
Yeah, I'm not
We're-
aiming
So, like-
for things hard over here.
Like
Yeah, my face.
18 to 20, it hits the pomegranate. 15 and up, like 15 up to 18, it hits Thing. And then below Thing's armor class, it just misses and sticks into a candle.
Listen, we
Oh,
don't
shit.
Know this. We don't know this. Do we? I don't think we do.
So
I'm
Is that
just
how that
saying.
works?
I'm just saying for
Like
Owen,
an actual
for
GM rolls?
I was
well,
gonna say,
kind of.
if
for fun, that's what I would do.
I was gonna say,
I'm
if
down.
we're aiming specifically for the apple will have a significantly, because we're aiming for an inanimate object. If you critical miss, it'll hit Thing.
Smaller than Thing, though, so.
It is smaller
Well-
than Thing.
But you're also trying to. Whenever you're just shooting in combat, you're just trying to hit them. Like
True.
But when you're aiming for something very small and specific, like a fruit, that raises the DC, right? Like that's how like targeting kind of works. Like if you're just shooting a creature, then you just shoot a creature wherever. But if
Okay.
you're like going for their leg to like trip them, that's a higher DC. That's what I'm ruling this on, but I'm not the DM.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess I would rule it the same.
So should I just roll a d20 and see what happens?
I'd say.
No, you roll to hit with your weapon.
Yeah, roll to hit with your +1.
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18. I think
Oh,
That
Does
hits
that-
the pomegranate.
that hits the pomegranate. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Cool.
Is Thing's face just soaked in pomegranate just now?
Um,
A little
How'd that
bit.
work?
So the pomegranate lightly it goes straight through the pomegranate. It nails it to the wall. The pomegranate kind of towards the bottom pops a little bit, and so a couple of pomegranate seeds fall on top of Thing's head, as well as a little bit of the pink juice.
There's lots of actual pomegranate seeds, but there are 10 much larger grape-sized pomegranate seeds. Those are the actual good berries.
Yeah.
And those last for 24 hours. So
Hell
keep
yeah.
them because I wasted a spell slot on this.
Jot immediately goes, "Ha! They made it. You owe me 10 gold, done."
Okay, I give it to him. I'm true to my word. But
Right, you all really thought that I would not make that.
No, I believed
give-
in
Wait,
you.
see,
That's why I got the
I
10
have
gold.
another idea. I have another idea.
Okay, what is it?
Thing very violently just pulls the pomegranate out of the arrow, not even taking the arrow out of the wall, so it's just messy pomegranate juice everywhere. Their hand is staining red from the pomegranate juice.
Oh god.
And they're like, hit it, and Thing kind of tosses it up.
Oh,
It's gonna be it's gonna have to
Definitely
be
a
a
disadvantage.
yeah, it's definitely a disadvantage, and you are gonna need an 18 to hit again.
is it 18 exactly?
An 18 exactly, because it's a moving
Not even
object.
higher.
14,
Oh,
15, 16. It just glides under it, and it
Does
hits
it hit Thing?
it
'Cause
does
Thing's
not.
AC is 15.
It Thing threw it up, so I would think it's just they're aiming higher.
I feel like if Cassini rolled really low, it would have hit Thing, though.
If Cini
Yeah.
rolled
Just-
really low, it would hit
Thing's
Thing.
backed away from it, essentially, but Thing's still near it. Just
Yeah.
not on it.
And
You gotta give
she
me more warning than that.
all right, and Belladonna kind of chimes in. She's like, I don't want any more dents in my wall. You did great the first time. Let's leave it at that. How about that? Plus, we're almost here, so
they missed. So do I get the 10 gold back?
we never made the bet. We never made the bet on this one, so no.
See,
I go over to my
totally
pomegranate.
Pomegranate hit
I
the
go-
floor. It just makes a squelch sound.
I go over to my pomegranate
So
and I pick it up and I crack it open and I pull out the 10 good berry seeds and I pass 2 to the 5 of us. So everyone gets 2 good berries.
Oh yeah. And how good? What are those healed for?
1 point of damage
Fuck yeah.
if you eat them.
So Cini would go up to Belladonna and hand her 5 gold and just say, for putting up with us.
Thank
Real.
you. Honestly, I've had worse. Trust me. There was this one time. My friends that I'm still waiting for. They've been gone for probably about I don't know how long it's been now. About a couple of days. They had a friend with them. Super sweet grung. Would yell at
Sorry.
everybody. It's crazy. She was super sweet. She just was very, I wouldn't say opinionated, but she was very opinionated. I loved her. She was very real with everybody.
As they're talking and stuff, I want Thing to take that sort of cloth that they had on their belt before they got changed and stuff, and just start wiping up the juice that's been spilled around the wall or the floor and stuff. And it's mostly getting it, but it's it's just this old cloth that's probably never been washed.
Yeah. Belladonna kind of walks over to Thing and she's like, sweetie, hey. It's okay. I got it. Don't worry about it. go sit back down and relax. We're almost there. As Thing kind of goes to walk away, you see that she snaps, and like blue flame kind of emerges from the pomegranate juice, and the pomegranate juice is gone.
You do that
That's
with my rag?
That's prestidigitation.
Lady.
I know what that is.
Whew.
I don't have prestidigitation, but I know what it is. It cleans things.
She's like, that is not a problem.
Perfect thing to have as like an innkeep of any sort.
It comes in handy a lot. And she just kind of goes back to whatever she was doing while everyone kind of feels like the small rumble of the landing. You have all made it to Caldera.
Candelara.
Candelabra. You made it to Candelabra.
How I read it every time for some reason.
I know.
I told Owen that.
Yeah. But yeah, so you all kind of gather your things, you all head out. Belladonna lets you all know that she's gonna kind of stay with the house kind of on the outskirts, and if you guys ever need her, she will be in the vicinity. She actually tells you that she's gonna go kind of look around and see what people are selling. So she and Palan kind of disembark from the apothecary as well. But you guys are just outside of Caldera. Like you see like this like nice little sign. It's very pretty. Do you guys go ahead and head in?
Before we leave the apothecary, I will wild shape into my ferret form, and I'll crawl up into Sini's like neck, like up against like the quiver, and like maybe I don't know if you wear like a scarf, but like I'll just tuck myself into your clothes and kind of have my head poking over your shoulder so I can still see.
I believe Sini has a sort of scarf thing attached to the cloak. Or not cloak, but cape.
I
Yeah.
have a little cape going on. I don't think it's like a scarf necessarily.
Yeah.
You might have a little extra fabric there, but maybe not enough to consider it a scarf.
Let me get
Maybe.
like, a better picture. Yeah, no, I really wanted to say it's like a scarf.
Oh, I forgot. I drew a picture of Sini recently. I forgot to ever take a picture of it, though.
Oh.
But yeah, I wild shape into a ferret, and all you see, like the whole like worm body is like tucked into like fabric, and you just see a little ferret head with a pink flower on top, just like poking and like laying on Sini's shoulder.
Cool. So you guys go ahead and head into.
I'm gonna. Nah. I want to cast Disguise Self
Okay.
and
Cool. How?
play. The Nietzsche, or the well, I don't know if I want to be a Nietzsche. A human with some long blonde hair and blue eyes and freckles.
Okay. Cool. So
And some nice clothes.
Cool. So you do that.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to go ahead and say that you do that. You transform. You put on everything. Bunny, you transform. And you all headed.
Yes.
Cool. So, Dawn, you set foot into Caldera and you immediately get flooded with all of the memories that you try to block out from your time with your father. You almost get knocked back just by the sheer force of it. But instead, you just take a slight pause. This is not noticeable to Thing or Sini or Snap, just because they have started walking ahead of you. But Bunny, you, even though you're in your ferret form, you you automatically sense unease. But you, whilst in your focused state of being a ferret, not trying not to be worried about being found out, you notice what pulls you out of being deep in thought is the absence of Dawn. Like, you guys have only taken like a couple of steps, but just immediately you feel like someone has been kind of like whisked out of your bubble. With your passive perception, you look immediately kind of like behind you and Sini, and you notice that Dawn has just kind of stood there for a second. Is there anything that you want to do?
I take my little claws and I kind of like scratch at Sini's neck and I start honking. Like, you know how ferrets like honk?
Yeah.
I start honking.
Okay.
Sini kind of notices and just...
I just look behind me. I look behind me at Dawn, noticing her general disposition.
Sini would look with Bunny kind of like back at Dawn and kind of pick up on it, I guess.
Okay.
Or would I need to roll for perception?
You wouldn't need to roll for perception. They're right there at the she's right there at the like kind of like the welcome to sign.
Okay.
So what do you guys do? Do you guys go to check up on her, or?
Yeah,
I'm a ferret.
Well, Sini would.
Okay. Cool. So you do that. I'm gonna quickly cut to thing. I'm not splitting anybody up. You guys are just like a couple of steps ahead. Thing. You enter Caldera with nothing but hope and determination. As you walk, you scrape past a couple of crowds of people at like a couple of stores, like right at the entrance of town or of the city. And every face that you pass is all the same. It's all intrigue, happy. It was kind of like the festival, but all the time. Except for one. What is your... Actually, yeah. Thing, you notice someone slightly taller than you slinking through a crowd of people and into an alley. Can you roll a perception check for me?
Yes, I can. I don't like where this is going.
Snap, do you want to help with advantage, or do you, like... I feel like you would notice this since you and Thing are kind of close.
Our perception is a 0. Oh no.
Sure.
Okay. So do it with advantage.
Do you want me to roll or Snap to?
Whichever one. I would say you specifically.
Okay.
16.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Cool. That clears it. That clears it. So you notice some markings on their skin similar to yours.
Knew it.
But you know them specifically as the markings of your tribe. They're hunters' markings. Something that you've always aspired to be.
Interesting. It wasn't anybody I recognized, was it?
You just saw the back of them.
That good?
But I mean, you know that they're from the same tribe.
Yeah.
So if you want to go find them later, you can.
Yeah. Snap would have seen them too, right?
Snap
with
with the help action,
helping.
Snap would have helped. Yes, yeah, Snap would have seen it. They are also goblinoids, so they are green. They have black hair like you. I feel like all goblins from that tribe kind of have like a similar, like,
most likely, probably.
There's slight variations, but still kind of relatively in the same bubble. So you two notice this. Jot is with you. The others, at this point, you kind of notice that the others are a little bit behind you. Dawn, what are you doing in the moment where all of these like memories come flooding back?
I think I'm just kind of overwhelmed at the moment.
Okay.
Just, like, looking at how the city has changed.
Okay.
Just, experiencing kind of the last time I was here, that moment.
Yeah. You are kind of in like not like a trance, but you are kind of overwhelmed, so you're not really paying attention until something soft kind of hits your cheek. It's Bunny as a ferret. Trying to bring you back out of, down to reality to ground you. And with that, Sini, can you and Bunny make a perception check for me?
Yeah.
It can be individually, like, or one with help. Whoever.
What's your perception?
Mine is 4.
Mine is
Is it +4 or just 4?
+4.
Okay.
Mine is +2, so I'll give Sini help.
Okay, cool. Cool, 18, you got it. So, for Sini, you and Bunny, since you're so close trying to snap her out, you automatically see the tattoo under her like right on her cheekbone slowly kind of trace itself in like this like nice soft gold like light. It's not like a big light, it's not, it's like, how like sometimes you have like those like shirts that have like the UV reactive like glow in the dark, kind of like that.
Yeah.
You notice that it's not just that one, but it's the one that's on her chest, and it's it also highlights the one on her leg. Dawn, what you feel is an uncomfortable warmth, kind of like, how like when you get like really nauseous and you get uncomfortably warm.
Yeah,
It's that feeling.
I do.
Bunny and Sini have kind of, pulled you out of this, like, overwhelming sense of just, like, or, like, the overwhelming memories that you have. But you still feel that, like, gross warmth as you kind of come out of it. And they notice that your tattoos glow very faintly. So it's just it's like your body kind of short-circuited being here again.
That's
Yeah.
kind of going straight to the point with this outright ask about the tattoos and just kind of being like, what's going on with you?
Sorry, I guess I don't know, it's been a long time since I've been here. I'm having a hard time adjusting.
I crawl down off of Sini's shoulder and I kind of crawl up Dawn and get like around her neck and kind of nuzzle into her.
Oh. You do this. At this point, the others have joined you as well. Jot, kind of looks at you and is like, Dawn, are you okay? Do we need to
Yeah.
go sit, like, do you need to sit down for a moment?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I will be. Let's just keep moving.
Okay. I've been meaning to ask, what do we want to do? Do we want to immediately head over to to the church, or are we heading
to-
over to Vodraka's house to drop off the equipment, so that way, or like anything that we could just like set up and make camp there?
Let's go there first.
Cool.
I honk.
So we're
I
heading
can't
over.
speak, but I'm like honking
Yeah.
and like
And, like-
gesturing at myself, trying to convey like we need to see if it's safe for me to be here.
Cool.
But I don't know how well I
Yeah.
do that because
Ye-
I'm just a ferret.
Do you want to make a
Is there
persuasion
roll for
check
Performance?
or performance? Yeah, performance check. 15. Yeah, that. I mean, that can get like a very general like with your gesturing, you've kind of gotten so used to wild shaping that especially as a ferret, with being so nimble and so quick and like helping out the people in the cages, all the refugees, you've gotten to the point where
Ferret training.
yeah, ferret training, but you've gotten so comfortable that you are like, hey, with your hand gestures, you point to you like you kind of like lay your hand, like your paws down for like safety, like outstretched. So you're like, me safe, like, and then I guess you point to your head to like, no, me no
I'll-
safe.
I will sort of like nudge like her little ferret jaw. I'll say like, we're going to deal with that. Let's just let's recon at our quarters, and then we can look around.
I have 1 hour in this form, or actually,
Shit. Yeah, maybe we should.
you all know how long I
Maybe-
have in this form.
You do all know that she has
You
about
can
an
stay in
hour.
beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid rebel, so I can stay in it for 2 hours.
You can stay in it for 2 hours. So if you want to go
Let
just take a second, you can, or you can immediately head over to the cathedral.
we
Just a
could just
time reminder.
kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, okay, cool. Then do we want to just go house, and then we can do everything else
Uh,
later, so that way we get
we
like a
can
good
say
ending
that
point?
we're looking. We could say that we're looking around for posters as we're
As we're
walking to the
walking.
house.
Cool. Yeah. So you do that. As you guys are walking to the house, you guys are looking for posters. I would say with your passive perception, you'd be able to look at all the signboards, no problem. You don't see any missing posters for Bunny. You see some for a
That's
couple of
good
other
thing, but
kids.
Damn, I'm hurt for her.
Yeah, you see some for a couple of other kids, but and like a couple of other like older people, but like nothing that immediately says, hey, like, we are the niches, we have a presence here, I am looking for this child.
Okay.
So cool. So you make it to the cabin, or the like little house, right? Is that where you said you wanted to go? So we can end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I have a little bit to read and we'll be done. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, where is it? It is right. Yeah. Okay, here it is. So you reach the house of Vodraka. It's a small little house, probably like 3 bedrooms, maybe even 3 rooms total. That's it. Maybe just 3 rooms. You enter this house. It's unlocked. They attached to. I don't think they gave you a key, but I'm giving you a key now, because
They gave us a key.
they gave you a key? Cool. So attached to this key was a little talisman that I would say she gave it to Sini. So this talisman has like just like a little teardrop little thing. It's broken, it's damaged, but the key still works. The talisman is also unhookable. It is a talisman of luck, if you want to take it.
Whoa.
It is a broken talisman of luck, which means
Sure.
it is, let's see, a broken talisman of luck is, where is it? I have it in my notes. There we go. A broken talisman of luck. Once per day, you may reroll an attack, ability check, or saving throw.
Oh my god, you get lucky.
You get lucky.
Oh.
It's once per day. And
What
it's
does
What does
only
this look like? Oh wait, we found this in Voldraka's.
it was attached to Voldraka's key. It was a talisman that she forgot to give to you individually, so she attached it to the key.
What does it look like?
So it's a little teardrop.
Teardrop.
It's a teardrop shape, but
Yeah.
it has a symbol on it. I'm sending it in other art. There you go. There's the symbol. I drew that today. So that's the symbol. It is broken, so it is a little damaged. Like the teardrop isn't fully teardropping anymore. Like a little part of it's dented. It's completely see through. So everything is just like attached, kind of like one of those like peace sign keychains. But if you take it completely separate from the key, you use the key to unlock the door.
Do I recognize it?
You do not.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh, whatever.
you do not, but it does look similar to something in in the journal that Kai has, or that Thing has, from Nerer. She had the new symbol of the Aesaith. Like the new symbol is kind of like that teardroppy thing, but it is different in that the symbols are not as complex. So it is like an older form of it, or could be deemed as the original like Aesaith logo before, Demetrius fucked it all up. But yeah, so you open the door. The key also has like Bixpin, that's their last name, on it. So the house of the Bixpin family is untouched. It's like time had stopped. A portrait of a moment that time had forgotten. Dust reclaims most of the surfaces that you all can see. And you can feel the anger, sorrow, and grief like you're going through it yourselves. The remnants of anger are the most prominent, however, with remainders of broken glassware all across the counter space, and remnants of a talisman at the foot of a door, yet unopened. All of the other doors that you take note of are creaked to some capacity, so they're creaked open. But this door feels different. If any of you decide to put your hand to the door, like to the wood of the door, you instantly feel the cold from the other room, as if the emptiness has swallowed the entire space whole, leaving only the chill of what once was in its wake. This seems to be Voldraka's dad's bedroom, and it remains untouched after his death. It's like a memory that she didn't want to open for fear that it could escape her. Sorrow is the only thing you can feel from this, the cold and the emptiness. And with that, you take a second. You can grab the rest of the little talisman. It cannot be put back, so it cannot be put back together. So the talisman is still just a broken talisman of luck. It cannot be rejoined. But each of the things is like the old Aesaith symbol. It forms that 3-pronged teardrop-looking flower. And inside the father's room is where she said the book might be. and we can leave that off whenever. I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. But I wrote that blurb knowing that, or hoping that I would be able to read it, and so that's why I really pushed you guys there. I have a blurb for the cathedral, but that is for later.
We'll go there later.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm so excited.
it's so good.
I'm excited.
Thank you guys so much for joining me today. That was
I'm so hyped.
yeah.
Love this
Yeah,
campaign.
it was so
Shopping
fun.
session.
Yes.
Episode.
Shopping episode. Shopping is
I'm
scary,
so
but
glad.
it's
I've been
great.
wanting to like give Thing new clothes forever, but like I don't like just redesigning my characters' clothes like willy nilly. I like giving them lore reasons.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Same. But yeah, no, I love it. It's so good. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me stop the recording.